Hi girls, we've got some gorgeous things to show you this week. And first of all, I'm wearing this amazing cardigan from Odd Molly. And I've got cardigans from Odd Molly probably dating back 15 years that are still in my wardrobe. So they are like lifetime pieces. You know, they are a little bit more expensive, but I think sometimes, you know, investment pieces actually pay you back. This is a wrap cardie, but I love it just open like this. And I can't tell you how gorgeous it feels on the skin. You've got this beautiful kind of Fair Isle pattern, which again is sort of a little bit timeless. And if you want to, you can just wrap it up at the side if it's a chilly day. But I just like it worn open like this, just with a little t-shirt, or if it's chilly, you know, you can put a polo neck or a jumper on underneath it. I've teamed it with a really lovely summer blue jean. This one is from DL 1961. It's called Patty, and this is the lighter of the two washes. I am going to show you the slightly darker wash a little bit later on in the video, but it's a fabulous straight which I've cuffed with distressed hem, but you can have it long. If you've got long legs, don't worry, you don't have to be cuffing jeans at all. And I've teamed it with the brand new ash off-white leather high tops, which are super comfy, you know, as comfortable as a trainer, but they just pop up into you know, your jean, so you don't have a gap. So I've got lots of more lovely things to show you, so I'll crack on. Basics are important in any girl's wardrobe, and this is a great little v-neck t-shirt. What I like about it is it's quite boxy, very easy to wear, so you're not going to feel, you know, get too hot in it. It also comes in navy blue, which I'm going to show you now. So this is the same t-shirt in the deep navy, but you don't have to tuck it in. It's just as nice worn out and a little bit boxy. We have done a fabulous collection for the spring, and this lovely shirt is part of it. We've got lots more to come in the coming weeks, girls, but I'm just going to show you this little group together. So you've seen the t-shirts. I've kept the t-shirt on under the shirt. Stretchy fabric, really comfy, washes, no ironing, which really appeals to me. I like the length of it as well, because, you know, you get a bit of bum coverage if you need it, but really, really good piece for the wardrobe. I wanted to show you the blouse done up fully, and I think this style is really good for those girls who have got big boobs, unlike me, of course. Because what happens is, when you've got a lot of length, it falls off of your boobs, and then you've got length coming down rather than falling off your boobs and sort of cutting really short. I think it's a really flattering look. This is a really lovely piece of knitwear from We again, with the sort of off-white and the navy blue chevron. What they've also introduced as a little fashion element is the sort of slightly puffed sleeve, but it's not overly dramatic, with the chevron on the sleeve as well. But it's in such a lovely lightweight knit. It's not at all woolly, so it's going to be suitable for all summer. I'm just going to spin round quickly and just show you it. Now, I've kept on the DL 1961s, the Patty in the lighter colour. This time I've teamed it with some ash trainers, and these are more of a sort of a sporty look, you know, for your kind of weekend and like every day. And they are an off-white and white trainer, which I think is actually quite nice to sort of just have a move on from an all-white trainer. They're really comfy, and I just love the sort of sole detail on them. I'm going to bring them up to camera so that you can see them a little bit more closer up. So this is them. I'm just going to show you. That's how they are. With the laces, because they're a sort of a cotton lace, you have to kind of pull them out before you put the trainer on, and then just tighten them in afterwards. And while we're here, I'm just going to show you the ash high top a little bit more close up. So you can see the buckles, but you don't undo any of the buckles because you've got a zip on this side, which is great. I think they're really cool and retro looking. They've even put a little bit of distressing around here so they don't look super brand new, but again, they're very, very comfortable. I've got to say, girls, Fabienne Chapeau have been amazing this season. Some of their prints and styles are just so wearable. This is one of our latest arrivals with the little swan print. But this is such a wearable item. So you could be putting this on with a gorgeous pair of smart black trousers and some heels, but equally it looks very cool, just, you know, casual down with jeans and boots so that you can wear it all the time, because I just feel sad when people keep things like this in their wardrobe for an occasion. The other thing that I would do as well is, particularly when it's warmer, is open it up, put a little white vest underneath and wear it like an overshirt. Again, the thing about Fabienne is the attention to detail they give, and I'm just going to come a little bit closer to camera just to show you. They always have a little gold emblem somewhere on there, and in this case it's the little buttons on the cuffs. I'm wearing it again with the Patty jeans, and one of the reasons that I'm in love with these jeans is they are high in the rise. So you can just simply, you know, tuck your top into them, but you don't have to. You can still keep your top out. And I just love the colour of them. I think this one is called Reef Vintage, but I am going to show you in a second the slightly darker colour. And I've teamed them with the Ash Western ankle boot, which are supremely comfortable. And obviously in this colour, they go with everything. I'm loving this look. It's kind of like a slightly retro 70s look. Excuse the phone in the background, girls. I'm wearing the DL 1961 Bridget boot cut, which is a real throwback. I love the summer blue colour and the fringing on the bottom. And I've teamed it with a slightly oversized blouse from Odd Molly. I've also put it with the Unisa loafers in the tan suede. But equally, you could do a really beautiful wedge, because that does finish off the 70s look even better.
Hang on, I'm going to zoom in.
Are you going to zoom in, Duncan?
Really?
And also a trainer, you know, because again, with a boot cut, you know, it's quite comfortable and very wearable every day to put a trainer with the boot cut. This is another gorgeous top. From Odd Molly, which again works with this look really well, but equally it's going to look really good with skinny jeans, girls, because it's not that skinny jeans are not in, it's just that we've added the straight and we've added the boot cut, and particularly I think a boot cut works so well in the spring summer season. Again, I've got it on with the loafers, but you've got all sorts of options, including the wedges and the trainer. Sorry girls, I forgot to give you a close-up of the chunky loafer. So I'm just going to bring it to camera a little bit and show you. But super comfy, and whereas the loafer used to be a little bit passé, you know, a little bit ordinary, you know, with the platform sole, and particularly in the white, which is a huge trend, this is just going to elevate any casual outfit. And talking of casual outfits, this is a really easy one from We. They've done a fabulous combat, which is not quite as expensive as some of our premium denim options. It's got the elastication on the ankle and obviously the combat pockets, but it's super comfy, and also the sizing is spot on, so they're quite flattering. I've teamed it with one of their little t-shirts. This is actually quite an elevated t-shirt. It's more of a silky vibe to it rather than a cotton vibe, and it's got a drawstring. So if you want it a little bit longer, you just let the drawstring out a little bit and drop it down. again, if you want it shorter, just tighten it up a little bit. But it's super, super comfy. And although this is a t-shirt, you could actually put this on with a really nice work suit. This is such a fab, wearable shape dress from Fabienne Chapeau. It's a wrap style. You've got a little tie on the side. There's a little popper here so that you can keep the bust line together. And then it's got a wrap front, but it's not an exposing wrap front. It's made in a beautiful sort of viscose fabric, so it's all washable. And Fabienne Chapeau are incredibly ethical, so lots of their fabrications are made using sustainable products. So the print on this one is really lovely and summery, with the little pops of coral. And your footwear options with something like this are really, really varied, because I love that look when you've got a trainer, you know, a lovely white trainer on with a dress like this, and you can pop a little denim jacket over the top. And it doesn't really matter if you put a sleeve over this, because it'll just narrow up. And actually, talking about the sleeves, I love these because it gives that upper arm coverage. So I think it's a really versatile dress, and you can put heels on with it if you're wanting it for an occasion, or wedges for every day. So girls, this is actually the same dress from Fabienne Chapeau. The style of dress is called Archana, but this is in a gorgeous sort of fuchsia pink print, which I think sort of elevates it a little bit to make it something that you could wear to an event. I'm still styling it with my cowboy boots, but you could do trainers to take it down. But I do think this dress could easily be elevated to, you know, a really posh event. Let me see if I can get this so it doesn't look. So, you know, you imagine you've kind of got it on with your hat and your bag and your heels. Away you go. We do love a maxi skirt here at Bertie's, and in particular we love an ingenue maxi because they're stretchy, they've got pockets, you can put a belt with them, you know, you can make them really, really casual or elevate them a little bit. So what's not to love? And I really love the print on this one. It's sort of vibrant and summery. And although I've chosen, you know, quite a bright colour to put with it, it's going to look superb just with a little white t-shirt. But I'm going to pop it on now with a little denim jacket. So a denim jacket is basically a match made in heaven for a printed maxi skirt. And this is actually a new shape for us, which is much boxier than we're used to having. This one is called Bicania. But what I'm also going to try on is our usual sort of standard fitted denim jacket that we do every summer season. So again, this is another Be Young denim jacket in white this time, and it's the new sort of shape which is coming in, which is more sort of boxy. This one's called By Kiki. The other thing I wanted to mention about the skirt, it actually comes with its own belt, which you can use. But I just think it's a little bit pointless because it's the same colour as the skirt and you don't actually really see it at all. So for me, what is far more flattering is when you belt it with a slightly different colour. In this case, I'll put it on with a tan belt, and this highlights the waist a lot more than using a self-coloured belt. This is our traditional fitted denim jacket that we do every summer season. It's called By Pulley, and although at the minute we're running a little bit low on stock in certain sizes, we have reordered it, so it'll be arriving shortly. This is a gorgeous maxi dress from We. Comes with its own belt, but you could always use another belt on this. So for example, like the tan stretchy one that I've had on earlier. I've casualed it right down because I think a dress like this should be worn regularly and not just relegated to going out. So I've teamed it with the ash high tops, but it will easily go with a plain white trainer as well. You can put your denim jacket over it as well if you want, girls, just to keep it in the sort of casual line. But it feels absolutely beautiful. It's got elastication on the sleeves, so you can hitch it up if you want to, but a real winner. And this is it elevated a little bit, just with some really comfy wedges from Unisa. The great thing about this shape is you are not pitched onto the ball of your foot, but you still get that tiny little bit of elevation. I'm actually going to bring the wedge a little bit closer to camera so you can have a better look. I love the sports sole on it. I think that just makes it sort of trendy, so that you can have it on with your jeans and things as well. And all I've done is popped the little Vimoda stretchy raffia belt and a little silver necklace from Envy. We're bursting with excitement to be opening up again, and just a little reminder that we are actually opening on Tuesday the 13th of April. Now, we are getting quite a lot of appointments where people want to come in and, you know, spend a bit of time. So it's not essential for you to make an appointment, but just to avoid disappointment, it's quite a good idea, because obviously we're still going to be exercising social distancing, and because of that we're only going to be able to have so many people in the shop at any one time. So if you don't fancy a wait, please call us and we'll book you in.
And what about opening hours?
Our opening hours, Duncan, are 9 AM to 5 PM Tuesdays to Saturday.